The little loner is back safe with the pride and has had his adventure. The other 5 cubs' gains are rough. They are gaining in confidence and strength. The instinct is to develop adult skills through tag and wrestling, as well as establishing bonds and hierarchies within the friendships. It takes a few years of playing to learn how to be a lion. The little misfit's development is falling behind. But this morning, after his escapade, he has a more immediate problem. He can hardly walk. The other cubs behave as if he wasn't there, as if he was already dead. He may have fractured his hip or spine, injured perhaps by the teenagers. Or maybe he's just bruised and weak. He returns to his mother for breakfast. She growls a warning. Something has changed. He needs milk if he is to heal. He tries his aunt. But she also abruptly ends the meal. The biology of maternal love has an extraordinary exception. Occasionally, mothers turn against their young, neglect, or even kill them. Scientists are only beginning to investigate how a bond that is so strong can get broken. And if there's anything a rejected cub can do to win a parent back. He can't keep up. They've disappeared. Alone again. He keeps following the family. He has courage, determination. He finally tracks down his family. But he's not welcome. The injured misfit is weakening, and his limp is worse. He's now suffering as much from dehydration as injury. He can't walk in a straight line. He has to keep up. His willpower and courage are extraordinary. He arrives late, but the problem is more than just his timing. Each time he tries to suckle, his mother and his aunt both continue to refuse him. They are making a choice. If a lioness can work out which of her cubs is most likely to die, it makes sense to concentrate on the others, those that have the best chance of surviving. It's grim, but it's not that unusual for mothers to abandon ailing young. He sits apart and lets the others feed. He tries again. The adults know a way round and down into a gully where there's water. The little misfit is so dehydrated now. He's walking in circles. He's lost the others. He sees them in the gully below. A crocodile is waiting for any unwary drinker. The mothers know the danger from the croc and bark out warnings and threats. Weak and confused, the cub doesn't realize there's a safe way round. If a cub, her cub, is in direct danger from outside, it must appeal to her in a different way. At last, a drink of water. Hesitantly, he approaches his mother. For the first time since his terrifying night alone, she lets him get close and allows him to suckle. It's much needed sustenance, but he's still the runt, still injured, and still unable to keep up. As the pride walks away, something happens. One of the cubs turns and waits for him. Then, one by one, the whole family turns and waits. They give him a second chance. With luck, this is just the beginning of his story.